Get a VHS player.
A VHS
and then
player.
buy some old pornographies.
That nigga, you know how creepy you will look.
Bruh,
You go to
You
the
go
sex
to-
store and get 5 DVDs. They're like, excuse me?
Not even DVDs. You said
VHS.
VHS.
Excuse me, can you let me know where y'all 80s
They
and
might call the
70s?
cops on me.
And if you ain't fucking with this podcast, then you're just a bitch ass trick.
Welcome back to another episode of Save It for the Pod, episode number 133.
Here.
Name a player, number 133.
33, Scottie Pippen.
133.
Magic
133.
Johnson wow. I was thinking of the Magic. What's his face? He played for the Magic. Number 1.
Penny Hardaway?
Penny Hardaway,
Yeah,
yes. Penny Hardaway and... Damn, I'm blanking on names.
Just
He played
name-
for the Pistons, and he would have been
Chauncey
nice if
Billups?
he before like early Pistons. Grant Hill, Penny Hardaway, Grant
Oh.
Hill combined. But yeah, Lukey in the building, Phil in the building. Haven't seen y'all boys, and the people haven't seen us in a minute. We haven't recorded in what, like 2 weeks?
Niggas been on
Something like that.
Niggas been on a hiatus.
Yeah, it's tough, bro. This time of year is tough for us, so we apologize. Obviously, we trying to be as consistent for y'all as possible. We know that we make some of y'all days when we record, but between basketball season with me and Luke, AJ starting a new job, he traveling a lot, and Phil with his 2 jobs, it's tough. So why you look to me like that?
Because you're making noise with your hands behind my head.
Oh,
Like,
my
what the
bad, my
fuck
bad,
is
my
that?
bad. For the people that are watching, you can see, but those that are listening, Luke is recording today with sunglasses on, so I feel like every time he looks at me, it's like Stevie Wonder over here, looking side to side. So, but how y'all boys been? Since we recorded last, a lot's been going on with y'all and traveling-wise. Luke, you were in New York for the holidays. How was that?
No, New York was good. I mean, if I spent Christmas here, I would have been by myself. So it was nice to go and
Aw.
do some things with my family, my brother and sister. And then we did some touristy stuff too. Well, like I did some touristy stuff. I went to see like the Rockefeller Center, the tree.
You've never done that before?
No, I've done it.
Okay.
But it's been like a minute.
Has there
since I've
been,
done
was there any touristy stuff that you did for the first time?
it. I mean, the places I ate were touristy, and that was for the first time. So, like, there's a taco spot. I think it's Los Tacos #1. That was my first time there. I went to Adele's food truck. It's halal, bro.
Adele, like the singer?
No. ADEL.
Oh.
Hello.
I was gonna
That's
say,
what she
why
sings to you,
she
Lasha?
got a halal food truck?
Hey,
No,
she
no,
fuck
no,
with
no.
black men, so she's
She do,
multicultural.
but
But
and fucking, I mean, of course, there's black people. Because what is halal? That's like Muslim, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously Muslim black guys, but that's not the first thing that comes to my mind when I think halal.
Well, that shit was
like,
fire.
yeah, it's just the way you prep food. It's the humanitarian way
Yeah,
you prep
yeah,
food. They don't believe in like slaughtering and shit, and it's like peacefully killing
Really?
an animal. Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
the
know
process
that.
of how you kill the food. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
but
positive.
it's not black people that I think of when I first.
No,
think
it's
of
Middle
halal.
Easterns.
Yeah, but continue, Lukey. Are you fact checking?
No, yeah, it was.
That's my
But-
favorite thing about Luke, because he's just like me. Like at least me, I don't want to speak on your behalf, but I always have to be right. Like, I feel like you fact check to educate yourself, but I fact checked so I know I'm right.
I also think he just fact checks to tell me I'm wrong because he thinks I'm a bullshitter. I think that's more the thing. But am I wrong on this?
It's foods that have been made, produced, manufactured, processed, and stored using utensils that have been cleaned according to Islamic law.
So that's how they prep the food.
Got you. So sort of kind of like the kosher version
Yeah.
of Muslims.
So, but this food was fire.
Was it?
And I mean, I walked a lot. We walked 2 hours. I mean, we could obviously got on a train or something, but we walked 2 hours to Times Square to eat
From
this
where?
food. From like where the World Trade Center is.
Damn, bro. You was like Diddy on, or one of the people on Making the Band when Diddy had them walk across New York to get a slice of cheesecake.
And then you go
Bro,
hard
this
walk
shit-
to get some halal food.
So I didn't want to walk 2 hours, but the people I was with was like, we should just walk.
It was cold.
It wasn't that cold. It was like in the 50s, like
Okay.
mid to high 50s.
I mean, isn't that a beautiful thing though? Just
Yeah,
having that
yeah.
option to just
yeah. No,
walk.
I love the walkability of New York, and that you can just use public transportation. You don't need a car. But then we get to the food truck, and the line is dumb long. We end up waiting an hour and 45 for the food.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and you have to stand the whole time.
Bro, so this is a 4-hour trip.
Yeah.
Just to get
Bro,
some.
I bet that food was fire.
Yeah, better
No, no, no.
than worth a 4-hour wait.
It
The
was,
food was only good because y'all was delusional at that time.
but I ended up getting like two of the bowls. 'Cause I was like, bro, I need more than just this one. Like if it's really good and I have to wait in line again for another one,
You're
I
gonna
would
be
have been
pissed.
upset. And I was that hungry, but that shit was fire.
Yeah. Anything else you do in New York?
Shopped.
Damn, what you get, little daddy? Put us on game.
I don't even remember. Really. Oh, I went to OVO. I went to Kith. I went to
Hey.
Supreme.
Is the Kith in New York a lot better than the ones in Miami?
Yeah, I think so. And everything has a line though. That's the only thing. But yeah, the Kith I think is a lot better than. It's 3 stories or 4 stories.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a lot more options,
Yeah.
and they
Gotcha,
have a
gotcha.
lot more outside brands than the one here.
Oh, do they?
Um,
Okay. Nice,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, so it's not just Kith stuff. And then, I mean, the OVO is just OVO. Like whatever's online, you'll usually see in that store. And then the Supreme store was actually really good. Like you really can't get Supreme like resale
Yeah.
for that cheap, but retail, bro, that shit is pretty cheap.
Really?
Like yeah,
But I also feel like the hype of Supreme has kind of died down, so maybe that's also
Yeah.
playing a factor into it.
well there was a long ass line.
Oh, was
We
there?
waited like an
Okay.
hour in line.
I got you.
To
Did
get
they
in the
play?
store.
Did they only play Drake music in OVO?
Definitely
Drake and The
don't
Weeknd?
remember.
Drake Radio.
Yeah.
Probably,
OVO
but I
Radio.
definitely don't remember.
Yeah. I'm surprised Phil didn't ask his favorite question about everyone that's ever in New York. Did you get a sandwich the Aki way?
The Aki way. Did you get a
I
sandwich
did not.
the Aki way?
I did not get a sandwich the Aki way.
Did you go get the pizza, G? You get you the oxtail pizza?
Mm-mm.
You ain't hit up none of the black cultural spots, huh? You just don't support black people. That's crazy. I thought you was
Alright, we
one
can move on.
I thought you was a part of us, Luke.
We can move on.
Oh, now you want to change the subject. Wow.
I actually don't even remember everywhere I ate.
It wasn't
there
in no
could've
black
been-
owned spots.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
You don't know that.
Use it.
I'm certain at least one of them was.
How do you know what was the food?
I'm not getting caught in a trap.
Phil, you was in Chicago wedding planning.
I'm coming home again.
How was
You moving
Chicago?
back?
If we have kids, it's a possibility. I mean,
You think your
I
kids are
said-
gonna
I
turn out
said
like
if.
you?
I said if we have kids, we'll probably have kids, which it could be a very real possibility depending on if we can get a house or not. But home was fun, man. It was cold. We flew in. It was 30 degrees. The next night it snowed. Got 6 inches.
Pause.
6 inches of what?
No pause. 6 inches of snow. And then 1 second. And then that following night we got freezing temperatures. So every day except for when I was home, it was below freezing.
Yeah.
And the coldest it got was below negative 20.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Other than it being the coldest time in the last 5 years, which kind of put like a monkey wrench in my plans a little bit because I
Monkey
wanted to go see some more people, be outside a little bit more. But when it's that cold, you really don't do shit. You get to where you're going, and there's no real leisurely activities in that time because it's just too cold to try to do shit. But we got a lot of stuff done. We finalized the catering, which I'm excited about. I think you guys really, really like.
Okay.
What is it?
We're doing a
I feel
bone.
like it's supposed to be a surprise.
No, shut the fuck up. The catering's
No,
not supposed to be a
catering's not supposed to
surprise.
be. You're gonna you get to
I
pick your meal
want
anyways.
to be surprised.
I don't want to be surprised. Tell me that shit.
Well, you get 2 options. You'll be able to pick either salmon or a bone-in chicken option.
Okay.
What about the vegan people?
They can do a special request and they'll get stuffed green peppers with quinoa, which is really, really good.
Got you.
We picked a Caesar salad. That's gonna.
How
be
do you
good.
know I like the chicken?
Huh?
How do you know I like the chicken or the salmon?
Well, we tried everything and
You
everybody,
tried everything?
No, we tried everything. Like her parents and Danny tried the chicken and the salmon, and I trust their taste buds. But for the, I guess what do you call those little things, like the appetizers?
Mm-hmm.
So like the finger
Like
foods,
hors d'oeuvres.
yeah, the hors d'oeuvres. We did. There's a chicken and waffle, which I
Hey,
hear was fire.
nice.
Didn't try it. We're doing crab cake. Is it crab cakes?
Nice.
Crab cakes, chicken and waffles. I think a mini taco and veggie spring roll.
Okay.
So we finalized the catering, got an open bar, and then I'm pretty sure we're gonna switch out Johnny Walker for Hennessy.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do specialty drinks. I think our specialty drinks are gonna be a Moscow Mule and an Old Fashioned. Gotta confirm that though. So we finalized the catering. So that was a fun experience. At that point, it starts to feel real because they sit you down with the family, they dress up the table, and they serve you the meals. And I'm like, oh, this is really starting to feel real now. And the guy was like serving us wine, so we did that. We did a venue visit. I really liked the venue.
Oh, I thought you already had the venue this whole time.
We paid for it. We never seen it. We seen it online.
Okay,
I mean, Danny's.
You took pictures?
Yeah, I got videos of it. So we did the venue visit. If I'm hoping and praying that it's a nice day, because if it's a nice day, y'all will be able to get some lit photos on the rooftop with downtown.
Yeah, I hope yours is nice, unlike mine was.
It's in the city, like in the middle of
Gotcha.
downtown.
Right.
So
That's lit.
so that's exciting.
I need to buy my flight right now.
We did the venue visit, did the catering testing. We finalized the cake. So we're gonna.
What kind of cake?
It's gonna be a vanilla cake, strawberry jelly, and vanilla frosting.
Nice.
And it's gonna be vegan.
Y'all didn't eat my cake, right? Pause.
Whoa, you's a freaky nigga.
Y'all didn't eat the cake that I had at my wedding, because we had the donuts. So I think everyone just got the donuts.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I think the cake was left over.
Huh?
Was the cake just left over?
Yeah, because we also didn't even want a full cake. We just wanted a small little thing that we could cut just for tradition. But they ended us giving us a full cake. And I think we're the only ones that tried it. No, I don't think anyone tried it. It was a carrot cake.
I think you might be right.
It's not vegan.
You got a carrot cake for?
Bro, I love carrot cake.
You get it what you want. What you mean? Our cake is vegan. Our whole cake is vegan, but it's actually really, really good. Yeah, so we did a vanilla strawberry cake. And then we took the engagement shoot downtown, which is cool. So we went to the Harold Washington Museum. Harold Washington is one of the most famous. Well, I think he's the first black mayor in Chicago. So we got some pictures there. Then we did a couple outside shots, and it was freezing, bro. We're like in our coats, and I take off my hat for the shoot. We was outside for like 10 minutes, bro. My ears were numb.
And that's what you got a haircut for?
Yeah.
Got you.
It was, and so the lady's like, oh, yeah, taking her sweet time. And it's like 10 below.
Yeah.
Wind chill. Going crazy. But she got on the hat and shit. We take off our hat. I'm like,
Dang, you wish you had hair.
the hair wouldn't do shit for my ears. It really don't change nothing. When it's cold, your whole face is cold. Trying to stop my nose from running. So we did that.
Did you get the photos already?
No, we should. The first look should be coming this week because it's been she said about 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay, bet.
So we'll send those out on the invite. So we actually made a lot of progress in terms of like getting wedding stuff done, which is nice. That's pretty much what the trip was for. Got to see the homies when I was there. Went out to eat at a couple spots, and that was pretty much it. It was a good trip, all in all.
Good. I'm happy. I'm excited for you, bro.
Yeah, man, it felt real. That was like the first time it felt like, oh, shit, this shit's coming.
Yeah. So when you were doing a lot of this stuff with her parents, was your mom or your mom was in Houston?
Mm-hmm. Mom's in Houston.
Okay. Got you. All right. Anything else before we get into the topics?
I don't think so.
All right.
Wait, how are you? How you been?
I've been good. I mean, nothing really crazy has been happening. I've just been down here. Just basketball, work. I think this year a lot of traveling is going to be happening, so gotta stack my money. Obviously, your wedding. Initially, Tatiana's mom was asking about doing a cruise or some type of trip. I don't know if that'll still happen.
Better tell Tati we might be doing our own cruise, so cancel that shit.
This year was supposed to be the year that we go to Michigan for Christmas, but now I think we're going to go for Thanksgiving. And then around Christmas time, we're going to Suriname for my dad's 60th birthday. So.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah. So.
And then you got Atlanta in 2 months.
Atlanta, and then obviously camps.
And then Dallas in
Yeah.
3
Wait,
months.
What's in Atlanta?
Regional at Georgia Tech.
Oh, okay.
So
Magic City.
yeah.
Damn,
So
you going back home? When last time you been home? To the motherland.
it's been, I think since I've been in high school. It's been a minute, bro. And initially, because my dad's birthday, he's just like, y'all, birthday in November. But I'm sure it's like this in Guyana as well, that New Year's is like a huge deal. So they wanted to go for like the Christmas, New Year time of year.
Yeah, it is.
Can I slide?
If you got money for it.
How much is
feel free.
tickets?
My dad said 500, but I'm like, that sounds
That's
mad
it?
cheap.
That's
It's
it.
usually more than that.
Yeah.
If it's 500, I'm about we finna pull
Wait,
up.
but what dates are you going for? Like, you already bought your ticket?
He hasn't. He said in the next 2 months he wants to start planning.
But you'll go for full, like, New Year's and Christmas? Like, Christmas and New Year's?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, shit. That's
Yeah.
going to be lit then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Christmas and New Year's are, like, the 2 biggest.
Let's go slide. I don't know what they doing Suriname. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But I want to go.
It's gonna be
I'll
parties
probably
all the
have
time.
some- well, I won't have it, but there's probably gonna be some pepper pot, since my mom's side is Guyanese.
Oh, cause it's beef.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that means y'all gotta create a child there because you were born there. So you back in the motherland, that's gonna be the perfect spices and juices to
That
create
is very true.
to cultivate a child.
That is very true.
Spices
I didn't
and
think about that.
juices.
Conceive them in Suriname, that'd be lit.
Yeah, you conceive them in Suriname. That's where it happens. But they obviously get born in America.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, obviously, like we'll be trying at some point, but I'm fine with having either a boy or a girl. But knowing I'm the last Bemel, like, it's so much pressure. Like, I gotta have a boy, bro.
Or you just have
I mean,
multiple.
unless Saeed marries a no
Yeah.
good guy and you
Yeah.
know they don't work out, and then the baby gets her last name.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Dang, that's
but-
what we got to hope for.
You hear that, Saeed? You gotta get knocked up by a no good nigga, and that nigga could be of any race.
Are y'all going to plan your babies to be growing up together?
Oh, we'll see. But if Phil moves to Chicago once he has a jet,
Oh, then it won't matter.
that'll
that's
throw
true,
a
that's
monkey
true.
wrench in everything.
A monkey?
A wrench.
No, the whole monkey wrench.
All right, going right into the topic. So I don't know if y'all saw, but there's a company, which I think it's a yogurt company, which is random as fuck, is giving people $10,000 for if they're able to stay off their phone for a month. Do y'all think you could do this?
No, because I need my phone for work.
And so I think everyone's instant reaction is, yes, I could easily, like, I can be off my phone for a month. Like, if it's just
I can be off
personal.
my personal phone. Yes.
Yeah. But work-wise, obviously, I can't do it. Basketball, like, if an assigner hits me up, if my boss hits me up for some job-related, like, I'm going to be in trouble. I also don't know if this means, like, you can't have your laptop or iPad or anything like that. Because if I can have an iPad...
Bro, that's pretty much
That's
an
a
yeah,
phone,
yeah,
yeah.
I know, but it's not a phone, but...
I mean, I think that definition would have to be tweaked because if you ask me if I can stay off my personal phone for a month, I could. Now, is there an asterisk and say you can only use your personal work phone for work, which is the only thing I can use it for anyways because
Yeah.
it's a company issued phone, so I can't text outside and do all the other shit. I can
Bro,
do on my
both
phone.
y'all lit. How come everyone gets a company-issued phone except for me? Is your company-issued phone an iPhone as well?
Yeah.
It's over there.
Bro, y'all
Well,
lucky
because
as fuck.
I needed to do my job because I
Yeah.
got to take photos and videos and submit them in apps and shit.
That's true.
So yeah, I could, if they allowed me to use my work phone just for work purposes, I could stay off my phone for a month easy. I mean, it wouldn't be easy, but I could do it.
Yeah.
I'd be a fucking turtle.
Yeah.
Turtle.
And it said you had to write an essay or some shit at the end, but I also
Yeah.
don't know how they, like, prove that you weren't on your phone. Cause
Unless there's some type of, like, tracking.
Tracking
that
or
you download an app or something.
oh yeah, that is very true.
polygraph test at the end or something.
I doubt it's a polygraph test. It's probably more so like what y'all said, tracking, or an app that downloads. But I don't know. Like, I would love to try because yes, I love social media. Yes, I love watching shit on my phone, but sometimes I hate getting notifications. Like, no matter what it is, I absolutely hate it.
I don't think I could stay off my phone for a month.
Like, even if it wasn't work related stuff. for
I watch too much
10,000.
porn.
I mean, you can.
He's smiling. I believe him. Touche.
Yeah, but you can just go
What?
retro. Get a VHS player
A VHS
and then buy
player.
some old pornographies.
That nigga, you know how creepy you would look.
Bruh,
You go to
You
the
go
sex store
to-
and get 5 DVDs. They're like, excuse me.
Not even DVDs. You said
VHS.
VHS.
Excuse me. Can you let me know where y'all 80s
They
and
might call the
70s?
cops on me.
Do y'all remember the first medium of porn that you watched? Like, was it
A
was it
VHS.
VHS, DVD,
No, mine
internet?
was VHS.
Mine was
Yeah.
my dad's. I used to say it was like, I forget, but I would have to fast forward to the good scenes because there's always
Yeah.
like wash scenes in there where you're like, this bitch ugly.
Yeah,
We get to the cute
Yeah.
girl.
it actually does kind of
Miss-
make me miss the 80s, 90s,
Bro,
and the retro, the good old
It
days.
taught you a little bit of patience because you couldn't just you couldn't just like fast forward and go right to one
Yeah.
spot. You had to sit there, and your fast forward only went about 1 or 2 speeds. You had
Yeah.
regular fast forward or super fast forward, which wasn't that super,
Yeah,
and so you just had to wait.
but now also 9 times out of 10, a lot of porn doesn't have a storyline anymore. It's just like straight into
Nah,
it.
you can still find porn with story.
Well, yeah, you can, but I feel like a lot of it is just straight to
That's
it.
also because you're watching on Twitter.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta go.
true.
You gotta go to the sites, my boy.
But even when I go to this sites like Pornhub, X videos, whatever, it's
No,
still
you definitely find some.
a
You know-
lot is straight to it.
You know what I find entertaining? Parody porn.
Yeah. That's
what?
the best.
Parody porn. I love parody porn. It's so funny.
I need an example.
It's like
So, like,
Superman, but when he
yeah.
drops down from the sky and the girl's sucking
Like
his dick
Star
when he's hanging
Wars
upside
or some
down.
shit like
No,
that. Yeah.
bro, I can't.
Bro, it's
I-
hilarious.
so funny.
Mad distracted, bro. What are y'all into?
Parody porn is so
One-
funny.
100%. That actually, outside of amateur, that might be my favorite.
Yo, y'all are wildin'.
It's just parody.
I mean, amateur's top notch. I think amateur and mature for me because I like old women. And but parody porn is hilarious because the acting's so bad.
Yeah, 100%. I think the last thing I watched was like a Game of Thrones one. It's
I
pretty
thought you said
entertaining.
Game of Thrones. I said,
No,
what you-
Game of Thrones.
No, last one I watched was that Spider-Man. You ever seen that Spider-Man one?
I think I have, and she
Bro,
was sucking his
what?
dick upside down.
Yeah, the nigga
Yeah.
slides. The nigga's like he comes in upside down.
make you laugh?
It
That's what I'm
does,
saying.
but
It's
it's
so funny. It's
entertaining.
entertaining.
It's funny, and I get to get off.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
That's wild.
But you got, if I find it, I'll send it to you. It's so
Not once in my life been like, I really want to laugh right now.
because he hangs upside down, and you know how like in the end, the romantic like the regular movie, she kisses Spider-Man, right? So she does that in the parody, and the next thing you know, he slides down a little bit lower,
Yeah.
and his dick is out, and just puts it in her mouth, and she's like, "Oh, what's this?" It's
Yeah,
so
it's
funny.
great. But while we sort of kind of on the topic of adult content, y'all saw what happened with Taylor Swift and that Twitter nigga?
Oh, the AI. She got the AI images.
Yeah.
Nah, what was it?
So when after the Chiefs beat, who did they play last week? The Bills.
Bills.
I don't know if this guy zvbear or whatever his name is, he's a Twitter nigga. I see him all the time. He's the one that tweeted the pictures, but I don't know if he's the one that created the images via AI. But it was explicit pictures of Taylor Swift. He tweeted them, and I saw them right when they were posted. But to me, it didn't move the needle at all. I just looked at it, scrolled right past it, didn't think it was a big deal. And then within days, it blew the fuck up. I'm seeing articles like Taylor Swift is disgusted and is going to take illegal action. I'm seeing people dragging this nigga zvbear on Twitter like, oh, he's finally getting canceled, because I guess people don't like him. Because he's always tweeting about I think he's some kind of like Somalian nigga, and he's always tweeting about white girls, saying he's the milkman and whatnot. But people was ready to get him out the paint, and so he privated his page, and like this has been on like CNN. The White House has been talking about like how, not about him specifically, but how like AI, there needs to be laws put into place. But it's blown up, bro. And the thing is, her team has scrubbed, like, you cannot find these images anywhere. Like, I've never, even if you go to Twitter, at least as of yesterday, I'm gonna show you. If you look up Taylor Swift AI, it just says image or like something's not loading. Hold on, Taylor Swift.
Dang, how they did that?
Well, they can wipe it off the internet. You just gotta have it back and forth. A lot of regular people just can't afford to put
It
that
just
much money into
says
it.
posts aren't loading right now. Like if
Oh,
you
shit.
try searching on Twitter,
I'm sure you
Taylor
can go on
Swift.
Reddit and find it though.
And bro, you cannot. I've tried looking for.
Why you tried?
It was more so because the first time I saw it, I just scrolled right past it because I'm like, oh, this is stupid. But then I'm like, let me see what these images are and why. Like, okay, I'm a guy. So if this were to happen to me, I wouldn't give a fuck. I would just think it's funny. As a girl, I understand like how it's.
Was it like realistic too?
No.
Oh, it was like obviously.
I
fake.
mean, obviously, if a young Taylor Swift fan saw this, like a child, they might think it's real, but it's clearly AI. She had like body paint on. The image I saw, I guess there were multiple, but she had body paint on, but the titties was out, but they were covered though because of the paint. And I can't even remember because it wasn't a big deal to me when I saw it. But I don't know if I'm tripping because I don't think it's a big deal. I'm sure. I mean, I know Lindsay and her daughters like Taylor Swift, so she may feel differently, and Tatiana as well. But I'm speaking from a dumb guy point of view. To me, it was whatever. What did you think of it, Phil? Because you saw the images, right?
Yeah, I thought it was fake. You can look at it and tell it's fake.
Well, yeah, that's not what I'm asking though. Like, is it as
it's
big
not
of a deal
that
to you?
provocative, no.
Yeah, and that's how I feel.
It's
but
just her
everyone's
bent
making,
over like it's not really showing much. You got it
Yeah,
on body
but I
paint.
think there were multiple images from what I heard, and I think you and I saw probably the same thing.
I only saw that one big image that was like, oh my god.
Yeah, but if you Google like Taylor Swift AI, one of those
on
like
Reddit,
I said,
nothing comes up.
yeah, nothing's gonna come up, but you'll see a bunch of articles, deep fake explicit images of Taylor Swift spread across social media. Her fans are fighting back.
You gotta go on Pornhub to find them.
Bro, I'm telling you, you're not gonna find these
Not
images.
even on Pornhub.
You might
if
be able
if
to.
you find them, it's gonna be like the dark web. You're not finding them on Reddit. I guarantee you're not gonna find them on Reddit. You can't find them on Twitter. I've tried any combination of words. Pornhub, you're not gonna find it. Like I'm telling you, bro.
Damn, that's tough.
Her
those,
team-
those pictures must have been fire if you searched them up.
No, again, when I first saw it, it didn't register in my brain. I was just like, okay, cool, whatever. It's Taylor Swift. I'm tired of fucking seeing her. I'm tired of
that
hearing her
NFL
name, even though we're discussing her right now.
Get her off my.
So I
goddamn
just
NFL.
instantly scrolled right past it after I opened it. And then after this thing blew up, I'm like, okay, let me look at them to see what the big deal is. And you can't find them anywhere. So, but if this were to happen to one of y'all, like how would you be just as upset and disgusted as Taylor Swift is?
I
About all
mean,
this?
if I'm a
Celebrity?
maybe, but I mean that's also her brand though.
Yeah.
So it's like I get it. It's something for her to like bitch about. I feel like a man won't.
But
probably.
even because you, like you said, you saw the images. Even if the images looked as fake as what these ones look like.
Yeah. Cause you don't want that stuff out there. You don't want anything that could damage your brand and make you look bad, or it's something that even people would think is believable out there. So I mean,
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
And it's gonna make
that makes
national
sense.
media, so you might as well have them take that shit down just because it's embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want nothing that could embarrass you and
Yeah,
give a
to
low
me-
life any power.
I would just lean into it, laugh about it, and move on.
Nah, just step on them cockroaches.
But her brand is more like wholesome.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, she appeals to the American white woman, all ages. They love Taylor. She's it's Swiftie Nation in this
Yeah.
bitch. You know,
Yeah.
women's viewership is up because Taylor is dating
Oh, I
Travis
believe
Kelce.
it. I believe it.
Facts?
Yes. She has
Just so they can
women
see.
in sports.
Yeah, Taylor Swift.
Just so they can see her on TV.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it's wild to me, but
Why do you think they put her on TV? Why do you think they always talk about her so much? Because it
Yeah, I
affects
know.
the viewership. And people just be interested. Like, people that don't care for football, well, Taylor Swift is there, so I want to see what Taylor Swift is going to do. Fucking swag. Fucking, I don't even know. That's not even a swag surf. That's
bro, that
motherfucking-
shit was
Yeah, bad.
atrocious.
What do you call that surf ride at the park? Like a boogie board surf or some shit?
Yeah, that I know what you're talking about. I
That was
don't
a
know what-
boogie
it has a
board
name.
surf. That wasn't a swag surf.
But yeah, that shit was absolutely terrible.
Yeah, they was like, they did a whole opt piece about it.
Yeah. About what is this new dance
is this-
craze?
New dance,
No,
the
I
dance
don't- I
craze
didn't
and
see
swag
that.
surfing, how it created,
Yeah.
where did it come about or some shit. They did like a whole
Bro,
to
that is
inform people.
embarrassing.
Yes, And that's how you like, oh shit, I'm getting old, one. But then two, like, bruh, it's the fucking swag surf. It's the cha-cha slide of hip hop.
I
can't
did not
find
see
it.
that. That's crazy.
Oh wait, here it is. What is swag surfing? Everything you need to know about the Chiefs'
Wait,
viral
who
dance
posted that?
celebration as Taylor Swift, Donna Kelsey participate. This is the article, and it's
Bro,
by
New
the
York-
Sporting
Yeah, I
News.
seen that. What the hell?
Bro, I know a lot of people in general, but if I'm talking more specifically about our culture, they're all for gatekeeping. I don't know how y'all feel about gatekeeping. I don't care about gatekeeping.
No,
Like,
you have to gatekeep a little bit.
I'm fine with bringing people into our culture, but it does piss me off when I see shit like this, where a white girl does something and now you have white people writing articles about it. Like the amount of times where, like, we'll say Kylie Jenner or Kim K or some shit like that has cornrows, and now it's like, oh, this is the new hot look for the summer, and they don't even call it the correct name and shit, and it's like, this is what you all should be doing. Like that shit, that's what pisses me off.
Yeah, some of this is kind of annoying to read.
Well, that's
but
how
I
you
do
have
like
to
that they
gatekeep.
do actually mention like
The origins.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's my thing. You have to gatekeep a little bit, and I'm okay with you educating like the white base of something that they're not privy to. Because if I'm black and we picked up on some white boy shit, I want you to do the same. Like if all
Yeah.
black people start wearing Vans and they're like, Vans, how did they come about? And you enlighten me on like the skateboard culture in the article, and you give credit to where it's due. My issue is they don't never give credit to where it's due. So if you're gonna write that, I would hope that you would say, oh, this is nothing new. This has been in the hip hop culture. This is one of the prominent dances in hip hop clubs, or a fucking dance of togetherness for black people, and it started in this wave. Like as long as you give it the proper credit, I'm okay with it. A lot of times they'll do an article like that and be like,
Taylor Swift invented it.
yes, this is something that just came out 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
People wasn't swag surfing. Swag surfing kind of died down until now. And it's like, no, nigga, you go to any black party, swag surfing is it's usually played in the middle or at the very end.
Of all the dance songs out there, because I hate most of them, what is y'all's favorite
Bro, it's the
dance
swag
song?
surf.
Swag surf?
Think about it. What
Probably.
gets you more hype like when you out in the club
Didn't
with
you
your
play
niggas?
it at your wedding?
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
When you out at the club with your niggas, what song get everybody in the group on the dance floor?
Yeah.
Because you got to lock up with the homies. And it's I feel like it's the best song for bonding, honestly. Because when that song come on, everybody you with about to get up, y'all about to interlock, and y'all about to surf. And y'all about to surf on these hoes.
I feel like some people could say the electric slide or whatever dance they do to that.
Hell no. I'm not doing that shit. I don't even think I'm putting an electric slide on my wedding. Swag surf is going to be there. I might do the juke slide, but I don't know if everybody know how to do it, so.
You have a DJ already for your wedding?
DJ.
Is he using an app where you could upload songs or like songs?
He got
not
us
to play?
he got us a spreadsheet, so I'm gonna start working on it in like a month or two. But my plan
it's
is
just straight West Coast music.
no. My plan is to have
Nipsey Hussle the game.
No, my plan is to have like, cause I'm having aunties and there's gonna be older people there. So start the wedding off with like, you know, the popular wedding adult appropriate songs, and then I'm gonna need you when this shit hit. I need you to turn
When
this
they
bitch
go
up.
home.
We gonna have a little bit a baby juke party. Cause the theme is Chicago. Like our theme is a Chicago wedding, so I'm definitely gonna have some Chicago music on there. I want like a little mini juke mix.
Yeah.
I want a Florida mix because, you know, obviously we have our lives are here. I want a little bit of an Afro Caribbean reggae dance hall mix. So I might put like some reggae, some dance hall songs in there. But yeah, I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna make it fun. Like I'm definitely not putting my personal taste in it. I'm putting
Thank God.
like actual good dance songs because I want everybody to, and I'm gonna have like a mini EDM mix for all my white friends.
What?
He said, I'm not going to put my personal taste or mix in it.
I mean,
I want
obviously-
actual good songs.
Well, no, not actually good songs, but songs that are more digestible for everyone. Because it's gonna be it'll be a diverse group of people there. I'll have Caribbeans in the building. I'll have my white friends from the Midwest and all over in the building. I have black people, mixed people. So, you know, I feel like I have a diverse enough wedding to where we can have a good time and I can touch some music that everybody likes.
Got you. All right, moving on.
Wait, when is the wedding again?
October 4th, 24.
October 4th.
It's a Friday night wedding. Mark it on your calendars. You'll be in Chicago.
When are we getting invitations?
Invitations coming out as soon as the first look come out. We sent y'all the text for the
With the
so
contact info.
Yeah, invitations will be out whenever the first looks come out.
Gotcha. All right, last random topic. So I guess this happened in 2012.
Also,
but
side note, shout out to
go.
Danny because she does everything. I'm just
Yes,
waiting for the
shout
bill.
out.
I'm just waiting for the bill at this point.
Shout out Danny. Shout out Danny.
She did the website. She picked all the venues. I mean, I give my little 2 cents, but for the most part, I pretty much leave most of the decision making to her until she asks me for my opinion, because I think it's more important.
So yeah, this happened in like 2012, but I just saw this on a page that I follow on Instagram. But there was a lady who just one day randomly woke up, decided she was going to break into a house, clean a house, which she did. She found a house, broke into it, cleaned it, and then left a bill. Also, the house, it wasn't empty. The family, they were all gone, but the 19-year-old daughter was sleeping upstairs. I guess she never woke up. But yeah, once the lady was done cleaning, she left a bill along with a sticky note with her name, her address, and her phone number. The bill was $75, and she ended up getting arrested, surprise, surprise, for trespassing.
As she should.
It was her business or something? Her business was just slow?
I guess she was just trying to do some guerrilla marketing.
How you gonna voluntarily clean my shit, then send me a bill involuntarily? Like,
exactly.
Wait, what?
Exactly. So a part of me does appreciate it. Like you took the steps you needed to kind of spread the word of your business, and
Wait,
and
things got bati? That's wild.
Oh, that's funny.
Sorry.
That's funny. But
They
yeah,
definitely didn't run that by the Jamaican community.
For those that don't know, there was a headline on ESPN that said things got bati.
yeah, it was the Spurs game, and I guess there was a bat flying around. Why are there always bats flying around in San Antonio? Remember when Manu Ginobili
yeah.
smacked
Well,
the
it's
bat out of
technically
it?
batty, but
Yeah.
the Jamaicans just read it bati.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if I'd call the cops, but I'm not. I'm calling her myself and being like, the audacity that you have to, one, thank you for cleaning my place.
No, I'm calling the cops because you broke into my house.
I also didn't say she didn't steal anything, but
It don't matter, nigga. How the fuck did you get in my house?
Yeah.
But you need better security.
But how did you exactly? So how did you get in? I'm gonna call, be like, yo, I appreciate that. Come pick up your bill. Question: how'd you get in? And then I'm gonna call the cops.
I'm sure they probably didn't leave the front door locked.
Maybe it's a nice community.
Yeah, I'm sure. But she did 1 year, or she got 1 year of probation, and she also feels like the people
We're
were a little.
unappreciative.
You said what?
Unappreciative?
Well, yeah, she felt like they were a little over the top with how they handled the situation. I can play the video for y'all. It's not a super long video.
Cleaned it and left the homeowners a bill. In 2012, Susan Warren decided to pick a random house in the morning, break into it, and start cleaning, all while the homeowner's 19-year-old daughter was sleeping upstairs. And after she finished cleaning, she left her name, phone number, and address on a napkin, and a note requesting $75 for her services. Obviously, she was arrested for trespassing and sentenced to 1 year probation. But apparently, she thought that the homeowners overreacted because she didn't steal anything. This woman
Like, that's
that's crazy.
wild.
Like, how you be getting your news from? E Hollywood story?
Yeah, that's it. Or Snapchat or some
No,
shit.
no. I
That's
mean,
what
that
Snapchat.
video did sound like that, but it was from puberty, whatever.
Like, where this nigga watching getting his sources from? What you be watching?
Nah. It was puberty or whatever that page is. I mean, they post a lot of cool shit, but that one was very Snapchat-ish.
Yeah.
But nah, I'm calling her, and she's also wild for leaving her address on that shit. Because what if you broke into the wrong fucking house and now they break into your shit?
I mean, $75 isn't a wild bill, but also I didn't sign up for that. So
Exactly.
maybe if I relax and I'm like, okay, if you just walked in my house and unlocked my door, my fault. But maybe I'll tip you for your services, and if you did a good job, maybe I'll consider doing business.
Yeah,
with you in the future.
that was gonna be my question. If she did an absolutely amazing job, are you?
Yeah, maybe I can work. Maybe I'll work. Listen,
That should be
all right,
fire.
I won't call the cops on you. and let's say you clean my house for the next 6 months for $50 every session.
Yeah.
Give me a discount, but I won't call the cops on you, so save you some legal trouble.
Also, this is a story that we know about. There could have been situations that you just described where she did do such an amazing job, and people were like, you know what? I'm gonna give you a second shot. And
I mean, it probably worked before if
Yeah.
she did some shit like this, but this is not her first time.
But
around the block.
imagine. Okay, so that one was also. They got home and they saw the $75 bill. Imagine you pull up and she's there still.
Exactly.
But also,
It's like
the
Who
19-year-old
the fuck
kid
are
that
you?
didn't wake up, fam.
Yeah.
You don't hear nothing going on.
I mean,
but
teenagers be.
I ain't never
heavy-ass
slept that heavy,
sleepers.
G.
Yeah,
well,
me
some
neither.
people.
Me
It
neither.
depends. Some people just sleep heavy. I sleep heavy.
Somebody in your whole crib and you sleeping through that?
But at the same time,
Did she vacuum?
you don't know everything your parents got going on. Like, if that were to been me, because we
You'd have
did,
been like, "Oh, we got a cleaner."
yeah, I would have just been like, oh, the cleaning lady's here. Because my parents still have a cleaning lady now.
I got money.
But I
real?
would have just been like, oh, the cleaning lady's here.
Yeah, I got a
So we don't
cleaning
know exactly like the circumstances or whatnot. And even if it wasn't, even if it was like a fucking repairman that came on his own, I would have just been like, oh, my parents had the
Pause.
repairman come.
Again. Wait, your parents got a Picasso in their house? Y'all got cleaning
No,
ladies?
nah, no
Damn,
Picassos.
Let me hold some money, G.
No Picassos. I mean, we needed it because my dad, I mean, you've been to my house. Their house is like surgically clean. My dad is anal as fuck. Like the cars, the house is like everything is. I don't know if my dad has OCD, but as a kid, that shit would piss me off. Like every Sunday. I mean, a lot of people, they're like, oh, every
And
Sunday we
now
had to
you're
clean.
thankful because you wash your car every Sunday like a maniac.
Oh, I do. But as far as my house goes, I'm not good about cleaning my house. But my car, yeah.
That's the part of the maniac that your dad.
Yeah.
Listen.
Oh, I've taken a lot of shit that that used to piss me off about my dad that has rubbed off onto me, and I'm that way now.
Actually,
Damn.
I actually respect people's parents who cleaned because I live with niggas that wasn't forced to clean growing up, and these the most trifling niggas I've ever
Yeah.
seen in my life. And I'm like, bro, I used to hate cleaning as a child. Like I hated chores. And then when you got older, you're like, I can't live like this.
Yeah.
Let me-
Yeah.
And then you gotta bust some shit down. You bust it down, and you just learn how to not live in filth. It's niggas that really just live in filth, and I'm like, bro, y'all have no home training.
But you also got to be careful because it's in my situation, it's gonna put you on one side of the spectrum or the other. It's either I'm gonna be this way
I'd
because
rather
that's how I
be
was learned, or you're gonna be on the
I'd
opposite.
rather be on the side where I clean too much
Yeah.
or don't clean enough.
Because I'm never mowing another lawn a day in my life.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
different
care.
though.
That's I don't want to
I'm
mow a
not
lawn
mowing-
either.
yeah,
That's
I'm not
different.
mowing a lawn.
I go pay a kid 20 bones. Like go take care of that. But like cleaning my house, bro, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I live with niggas where they let when I was with them white boys in Boca, bro, the toilet was black. There was a black
Ew.
ring in the
Wait,
toilet.
when was that?
Before I moved in with the other lady, the old lady. I lived with these niggas for like 6 months, and I was like, bro, I cleaned the place twice. They let it get mad dirty again. I'm like, I'm not y'all niggas maids. Like all
Yeah.
right, I'm not cleaning this bitch again, bro. I stopped shitting in my house. I stopped shitting and showering. I would just go to do it at the gym.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And I was like, nah, because I'm not
You
cleaning
can't
this
even
again.
shit in your own
I'm like,
house.
I'm not
That's
cleaning. I'm not
wild,
cleaning this
bro.
place again. Y'all got me fucked up. So I just end up moving out. Niggas is trifling.
They were students.
Yeah, cause the kid owned his dad's house in Boca,
Mm.
and like they leased out another room, and I was like, bet, cheap rent, whatever. It's close to the school since I was working at the school, and then yeah, so I cleaned up the place twice, and then they never cleaned it again. Never even talked about getting a cleaning person. Like niggas was just let dishes pile up, bro. And I'm like, bro, y'all is the most trifling niggas I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I've lived with some niggas in college that was just as trifling and dirty, and they were black, and I was like, bro, I was like, I don't know why I keep getting these trifling niggas.
Yeah.
And then I went to go live with a lady that was OCD after that, so that was quite the experience. But she had a cleaning lady, which was nice, so we had a cleaning lady every other week.
Yeah.
So I would come home, bed freshly made up, and my room was never dirty, but it was tightened up, which always was like a good feeling. So I appreciate a good cleaning lady.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. You have a question of the week?
No.
All right. Get it off your chest. Y'all got anything?
Yeah, I wrote something down
All right, let the people know.
that I hurt my lower back.
Your back,
And
your back,
it's
your
not
back, your
really
back,
that
your
I
blood
hurt-
clot back.
It's not really that I hurt my lower back.
Who blew your back out?
It's the
Things was getting batty.
nah, I was hooping and I hurt my lower back, but it's been like 2 weeks now, 3 weeks.
Was it just like the entire time of hooping that hurt your lower back, or it was
Like,
a specific play?
I jump stopped.
Okay.
I got a shock up my back from like the middle lower back immediately as I landed. And then like it kind of went away a little bit. I've been like using a heating pad or whatever right before I sleep and like when I wake up and all that. But then because I've been working out a lot, I re-injured it twice.
Jeez. Have you been squatting or deadlifting?
No. I haven't been able to do either of those things.
Yeah, you got to take some time
even
off.
just lifting like dumbbells
Yeah.
off the rack, like that shit hurt my lower back. Like I felt the same sharp pain.
Do you have a bath or a hot tub at NSU?
Yeah.
Epsom salt, my boy. You took your Epsom salt
Epsom
bath yet?
salt.
Yeah.
Do
No, I
that.
haven't.
You need to go take a hot Epsom salt bath and soak in that bitch. Put a little.
Because it's
lemon.
probably a sciatic nerve or something like that.
You got chiropractic friends, you know that, right?
Yeah, ask Patty and Mike.
Okay, that's a good point.
Because
Yeah.
that's what happened to me every time and that's why I stopped deadlifting and why I went to them, because they were like, you should still be able to deadlift and squat, but I guess it's a mobility issue for me. But yeah, definitely talk to Patty and Mike.
I mean, it probably is mobility for me too.
Damn, my dog out here getting his bike blown out.
But yeah, but I've still been hooping.
No, you need to slow down.
you
You need to
I've been
fuck,
hooping.
fuck hooping. You need to start doing yoga. You're getting old.
Yeah,
That
'cause
is-
soon
no, but that's
you-
why I had it on my get off my chest, because really the old part, like bro,
You
5
just turned
years
30,
ago,
right?
Yeah, 5
Yeah.
years ago,
Nigga, cry me a river.
10
cuz.
years ago, I wouldn't have gotten this. Wouldn't have been anything.
Yeah.
But now it's simple jump stop, and my shit hurts now. I mean, obviously, like I probably shouldn't be hooping and shouldn't be lifting, but like
Yeah,
I feel like I've built it up to this point as a habit for lifting, and I'm not trying to like.
Yeah, that's
Because usually, like, I go all in and then I stop.
You can hoop and lift. You just gotta scale your game back. You probably trying to still do 25-year-old shit. You can't do that no more. You gotta
Yeah, you
slow
gotta
your
play
game
old
down.
man
Yeah,
game, back down people.
for real. You
hit
got
some
3
little
moves.
mid-range,
That sounds awful.
No, it's really effective actually if you
and
get
then
good at
cherry
it.
pick and play zero defense.
That's it.
I have been playing zero defense. I will admit that. I will admit
You
that.
gotta
And
play
I've been exclusively trying to just shoot threes and stay out. Because, like, I'll drive to the basket sometimes, but recently I'm like, okay, it's not worth it. Like,
No,
trying to
see,
get
when you
or
drive,
bucket
you
in.
got to drive from the free throw line lower because it's shorter distance to the rim. So you can't be
Less
driving
contact.
you can't be driving from the 3-point line anymore.
Yeah, no more
These young
jump
niggas
stops.
too quick for that.
That's facts.
Yeah, you just gotta tighten up your game. Just adjust your game to a slower style of play. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm going to start training like that dude on IG who starts backing down and shit.
Yeah.
Y'all seen that?
Yeah,
He'd be backing down a
that
fucking
shit.
truck.
Hey, look, you better go study Jason Kidd, nigga.
Yeah, for real.
Bro, facts.
Speaking of the gym, I have a dude I see in the gym often in our neighborhood, and we pretty cool. But this nigga keeps sunning me in the gym, bro.
Like
Is it the
him-
same person that you said hi to first?
No, I actually saw that guy this morning.
Why you
and,
getting bullied, G? I'm starting.
I don't know, but me and him are cool. But obviously, I'm married. I love my wife, but you never want to get sunned in front of the hoes, especially the baddies. My neighborhood is full of baddies. So the other day, I'm doing
Your neighborhood is full of baddies.
yeah, it is.
G
I was-
shit?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
like every
I see them walking their dog like all the time.
every day I
Like
see a new baddie that I've never seen before. But anyways, I was doing like shrugs
Feels
or
like I
something.
gotta move there.
I was doing shrugs on a squat rack type thing where you could also bench and do other shit, and it has the safety bars, and so I didn't feel like lowering the safety bars, and I wasn't struggling at all. I just had to lift it up a little bit higher. That was it. And so he just comes and lowers it
And lifts
and-
it for you.
Yeah, like he does this shit in there's 4 baddies in the gym and
4
just
this
comes to
morning?
me. No, this was the other day. But then just yesterday, luckily it was just me and him, but I'm doing bicep curls at the same spot. And the weight by an inch slides over and I just move it back. And he comes up to me and starts putting the pins on. He's like, "You got to put the pins on. It's easier." Like, my nigga, like, I know how to work out, despite
but he's seen you.
yeah, and I was just gonna say, despite popular belief in what Luke says, I know I'm skinny, but I got a little bit of muscle on me. I know what the fuck I'm doing.
You gotta dead that shit from the start.
Yeah,
As soon as he adjusts your squat, hey my man, I got this. I don't need you
Yeah.
adjusting my squat rack. I appreciate your help though.
Yeah.
You just gotta start deading shit. You too nice. You
Yeah,
smile. You
for
probably
real.
smiled at the niggas like,
Thank
thanks.
you.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yesterday when he was like, "You got to use the clips," I'm like, "Oh, the clips." Yeah, I wasn't.
I forgot about those.
Yeah,
Again.
pretty much. And I had 10 pounds, 45-pound bar in 10 pounds. Like, bro.
Again, too nice. Nah, my nigga, I
Wait,
got it.
also, why you don't just lift dumbbells? Why you got just a 45-pound bar?
Because someone was using the dumbbells that I wanted to use.
Oh.
So I was like, I'll just use the barbell
This
with
nigga is
10
bullying
pounds.
you because you gotta start dead and shit.
But if I saw someone on the barbell with just 10s on each side, I'd be like, damn, that's cute as fuck. I gotta go help him.
It's not even that. It's the audacity for you to think that you can tell me how to lift.
Yeah, like if
No,
I'm
that's facts,
struggling,
that's facts.
like if I genuinely saw somebody in the gym that looks like they're new and they're struggling, like I may help them. But I know what I'm doing, bro. Like you see me there all the
Yeah.
time.
Speaking
But-
of, I was in the gym the other day doing squats on Monday, and there was this like little, this little cute white girl that came. She's like waiting for the squat racks, and at LA, I'm like pretty nice when I lift weights, right? Because I
Yeah.
hate waiting for niggas to be like, I'm sitting there waiting for 15 minutes to get on a squat rack. Nobody ever asked me to work in, so I'm like, oh, I'm only gonna be doing a plate on each side. So I'm like, yo, you can work in. She's like, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be lifting light weights. I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. I'm like, I'm about to bust out 3-4 sets. They're gonna be quick. You can wait for the squat rack or you can work in. It's up to you. Like your choice.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, okay, I'll work in. And it was weird because then like when you wait for somebody to do their squats, I had to like try to do something like, cause I don't want her to think that I'm looking at her.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I'm like, listen to
Well,
my
you are a
music.
creep though.
Like no, I'm not a creep. It's just that in my mind, my perception is like she probably think I'm a hit on her.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I'm like, bitch, I'm not.
I think that's us being, because I've told Tatiana this. I think that's us being black guys and just like the trauma our people have dealt with in the past. Because I tell her all the time my biggest fear is being like in the gym alone with another girl, which it's happened several times. And again, these are baddies. But I don't like being in the gym alone with a girl because I don't want them to feel uncomfortable. So it
Yeah.
makes me feel uncomfortable.
So I'll just slide with you from now on.
All right, bet.
No, like
So
I
you don't feel
understand that because even though like I offer and she accepted my offer and I was like I said, I wasn't being creepy about it. Like when I finished, I take my weights off. I'm like, yo, you want a 10 on? Slap the 10 on. No
Yeah.
big deal. And I let her do her thing. Have very little interaction. I just at some point like I'm like, all right, let me find something to do while she squats so she don't think I'm trying to look at her butt or some shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just had to throw that in there. That was interesting for me. Cause usually when I like rack share with a guy, I don't think about that. Like, but I'm always like super like, yo, we can, as long as you swap weights, we can work in between sets.
Yeah.
And she didn't take our weight off, which was kind of pissing me off. She like
yeah,
finished her
that's
set
kinda
and leave the 10 on, and I'm like, bitch, take the 10 off so I can put my plate on.
Or at least one side of the
Yeah,
10.
like help me out. No
So
dramatic.
when do the baddies go to the gym? Like what time?
All times throughout the day.
All times?
you just gotta just
Is it
stop
usually
the
on
gym.
weekends or like during the week too?
Because it's sporadic.
Is there an hour?
It's
Like a time
sporadic.
frame? Like I'll go.
Our
Well-
gym is also very trash. Like it's
No, that's okay.
There's
You just
not
gotta
really
go in there with a
much.
staff shirt. How you guys doing? I'm new personal trainer for the.
I'll be here for the next 8 hours.
Yeah.
And when I'm saying gym, I'm talking about our neighborhood gym, not you.
Yeah,
when
no,
I'm-
I know.
Okay.
I'll pull up.
Yeah.
I'll make that drive.
But
All right.
yeah, make Joey Swole proud. Be a good gym person.
Yeah, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Mind your own business. It's crazy to me that he's been doing these videos so long and people are still making like it's mainly white women, not to generalize, but getting upset when someone walks across the camera and then posting that shit. Like, why are you doing that, bro? Like, you've seen Joey Swole post this same type of video 15 times. Unless they're doing it on purpose and trying to blow up, but
Gotta get them likes.
exactly. But best thing y'all seen?
This week I don't go. Y'all go first.
I put 2 things on there. But you should have written things down.
I didn't read the list.
But I'm saying you should have. Well, I've been consistent in the gym, regardless of
Yes,
my
sir.
back being hurt.
We
love
love
it,
that
I
for
love
you.
Yeah.
Bro, I just want both y'all niggas to be consistent
But that's
all the
what
time.
happened.
Like
Well,
both y'all
Well, it's
go
been-
hard for a period and then y'all
Hey,
just
yo.
fall off.
I just want to run like you, bro.
Hey.
I just want to run every day like Zach. Because if I can run every day like Zach, I can
don't
lose
run
my
every
gut.
day. I run tun a week.
If I can
We
run
run twice
like
a
you,
week like that.
I thought
Nah.
you was running every day.
Nah, twice a week. And even right now, I'm not running twice a week because I had tendonitis
got
in my
games.
Achilles.
But sorry, Luke, continue.
It's been what? How long I've been single now?
2 months.
Mhm.
No, it has not been 2 months,
It's been
bro.
2 months, bro.
It's been like 5.
It hasn't been that long.
I swear it's been like 5.
You lying.
I don't think it's been 5.
Nigga,
Bro, 5 months. You
nigga-
act like
Nigga,
January's already
exaggerate.
done.
You said what?
January's already done, and
Yeah.
I was single for my birthday and a couple months even before my birthday.
Wait, when was your
In
birthday?
November.
October?
November.
November?
Shit, my
When is your birthday? Your
It's
birthdays
2
are 2
days
days
after yours.
apart.
Stupid ass.
Wait,
I was
November's
single
only
for
3 months.
Yeah, but I was single before my birthday.
Oh, you did a soft launch?
That wouldn't be a launch, bitch.
Like a soft
A soft
announcement?
crash.
Yeah, maybe a soft crash. I don't know.
Yeah, we did a soft crash like 2 months before my birthday.
Well, but you was really single for 3 months.
No, I was single way
Because
before.
if you do a soft crash,
No,
the
I
hard
was-
crash is like the
I
real
wasn't-
singleness.
No, on my birthday, we didn't even talk.
That's when the realness started. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
bro, we
Maybe-
had
maybe it has
we
been
had
about 5
it
months.
has been like 5 months.
It's been 5 months.
Yes. So I've been consistent for 5 months. Now.
What's your cash app?
Huh?
If it's been 5 months, I'm gonna have people send you a little, get you a little. You
Oh,
feel me?
bet.
Make sure y'all cash app Luke so he can get a little. You dig?
Yeah, I feel you. I'm gonna write it on my car.
Oh,
Hey,
you need
recently,
to.
recently,
some-
recently broken up. We're trying to get a happy ending. Cash at me.
Did we
Happy, yeah.
discuss that on the
At
pod?
wait, it's not at. It's $ bet BETT Lukey.
Send Lukey
LUKI.
5 or 10. We starting to
Yeah.
we finna buy some Lukey some coochie fun.
Did we
Hell
ever
yeah.
discuss that on the pod that people been writing their cash
Yeah.
apps on their car and
I don't
saying
think we
like
discussed on
newly
the-
or
Just married.
Newly
bachelorette
married.
party, like buy us a drink,
Yeah.
even if it's not the case and they've been getting dumb
Yeah,
money.
I've seen that.
We did
Bro, that's
discuss
wild.
that.
I should do that shit.
You should, bro.
Oh wait, I got another thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Zach and I have our first Division 1 game together.
Yes,
It's
facts.
motherfucker-
Don't say the teams, but yeah, we got
We're
it.
on ESPN Plus
Yes.
on Saturday,
Yes.
What time?
7 p.m. I think
yeah.
it's mad
Fuck,
late.
man, I'll be working.
Working where?
Oh, tits.
You know where I'll be working. Wherever you work.
Okay. Well, you can catch us on ESPN Plus at 7 p.m. Yeah, there's TVs in there. Just put that bitch on the TV. I told him too. They could turn it on. I wouldn't care.
That'll probably have a nigga singing.
Probably.
Have some live entertainment, so that's definitely a no go.
Yeah, that's probably true. Anyways, catch us. Me and Zach, our first game.
That might have to
Hopefully it
screen
doesn't
record.
go poorly. All of our games together seem to go to shit.
Just y'all luck, niggas gonna run out the stands.
And so something worse will happen.
Y'all gonna call a blarge.
Nah, not
No,
at all.
no, no.
But
Like, a coach is
luckily,
gonna, like,
luckily
fight
in
Zach or
college, a
something.
blarge isn't as big of a deal in high school.
Yeah.
We could just discuss it and then
And make one call.
yeah. But best thing I've seen, I feel like mad good shit's been happening, but nothing comes to mind. So moving on,
You
music.
get into that bread.
Yes, get into the bread. Music wise, a lot. 2024 is already looking like a much more promising than
Music
2023.
year. Yeah.
2 weeks ago, obviously we didn't record, but we had a lot of music. We'll get to that actually after Benny. You could take Benny, Phil,
Whoa, why?
because you're the Benny the Butcher guy.
The butcher coming, nigga. I like it. It's how do I want to put it? It's different. 'Cause
Is it different?
This is his first. He's saying this is his first debut album, but it's not really. It's
Yeah, I
his
was gonna
first
say.
album on a major release because he had a
Okay.
debut album already, independent. But he's on Def Jam now. But it's different in sound. The sound is not as Griselda-esque as I would
Yeah.
like. It's much more like almost like 90s nostalgia.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I like it though. I like the project.
I mean, I figured you were going to like it. But yeah, I like it too. I only listened once so far. I mean, I'm not saying this is going to be something I go back to often, but I do like it for what it is.
It's an easy listen. I think I've listened to it like 6 or 7
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
Like I'll just play an album straight through
Mm-hmm.
and just let it rock out.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be my album of the year. Like I know we're only a couple weeks into 2024.
You can't say that
That's
this
crazy,
soon.
bro.
But bro, I haven't liked an album this much in years, bro. Teezo Touchdown. I did not. One, I thought he was one of these new little rappers, like one of the Lils, but he's not that at all. I know he was on Drake's album For All the Dogs, and he was just like howling or whatever on one of the interludes, and I completely forgot he was on one of Tyler the Creator's songs. But this album, bro, I don't know if Luke will like it, but Phil, I think did you listen to it?
I listened to the first song and I turned it off.
Yeah, the first song I actually, because as soon as he mentioned that Spider-Man song, I'm like, oh, this is kind of corny. But as I kept listening, I'm like, yo, this shit is actually very, very fire.
So what's your favorite song on there?
My favorite
if you had to-
song?
Because I didn't give it a full listen. Honestly, I didn't give it a fair shake. I heard that first song. I was like, I'm not listening to this shit.
My favorite song actually might be the second song. I think it's called...
You Thought?
Yeah, You Thought, with Janelle Monáe.
Ooh, Miss Titty's out.
But yeah, I like that song a lot. I don't know. There's only like 2 songs I don't like. And it's later in the album. But yeah, the production is amazing. I was thinking him and Anderson .Paak. I feel like they would make a good song together. I like him and Kanye. But yeah, it's already my album of the year. Insano by Kid Cudi.
I like it.
Yeah, I fuck with it.
It sounds more closer to vintage as Cudi.
Yep.
It's Cudi getting back into his Cudi bag.
Exactly. I'm surprised Grizz hasn't really said anything about that. We all know that Brandon is a huge Kid Cudi fan, but I haven't heard him say a word about that. American Dream, 21 Savage, that also came outside of the first album we were mentioning. All these other albums, and Boldy James.
Oh, I fuck with Boldy's new project.
Well, I was gonna say these all came out 2 weeks ago. Outside of Boldy James, did Boldy James come out 2 weeks ago?
Came out top of the year.
The 21 Savage one is fire too.
I don't know if I would say fire. It's good for 21.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think fire is.
I feel like they're. I mean, they're. I think 80% of it is good. Like there are very few skips for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was good. But like, I don't know. 21 is interesting to me, but like I have a love-hate relationship with 21.
There's some great songs to work out too also on there.
Yeah. It's a good project for sure. Like it's on par. It's a good project. I'll give him that.
Uches, ORQUIDEAS. I think that's how you say the album name. But yeah, R&B singer, but she also has some like Spanish, Latin songs on there that are also pretty good. Very good vibey album. Tatiana usually doesn't care too much about the music I listen to or vibe out to when I'm playing vibey music, but I was playing it at the house and she was jamming along to it. Also, she really, really, really liked the Teezo Touchdown album, and she never likes any black people like that music.
What?
Nah, I'm fucking with you, but I feel like she only likes white pop artists. Yeah, she loves pop music. So, but yeah, Boldy, take that away, Phil.
Boldy and Nicolas Craven. So they have one of my favorite mixtapes with him because he works with like him, Nicolas Craven, Alchemist. They all have that same similar where they sample a lot of old songs without the bass, a lot of horns. So one of my favorite mixtapes is No Robbery Fair Exchange, and I got them songs on one of the playlists, but I really like this new project. It's Griselda-esque. The sound is super soulful samples, and fuck with it. I like it a lot, so y'all should check it out. If y'all like, it's like, and now being back at home in the winter, like how I tell y'all that music hits different, it really does.
Really?
Yeah, when it's fucking, you wrapped up and you hoodied up with big coats and shit, that music because it fits the vibe of the environment.
Yeah.
It's like kind of gloomy, it's dark, and I kind of like that stuff. I think that's why I like dark music, because I fucking grew up in the Midwest, bro.
Got you.
But it's called Penalty of Leadership. My favorite songs is Formal Invite, Straight A's, Speedy Recovery, Murderous Tendencies.
Okay.
Boldy Go, to me, he's one of the best in Detroit. And I'm not sure.
I didn't realize he was from Detroit.
Yeah, he's from Detroit, but he don't rap like the Detroit sound.
Yeah.
He just like a nigga that just really just rap, and I just like how he floats on beats.
Got you.
But I don't know if we mentioned this on the last one, but WizKid has an EP out that's really good too. It's called S2, like season 2.
Mhm.
It's 4 songs, 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Some good Afrobeats vibes if that's what y'all into. And I love Wizkid. I almost like him more than Burna because he's more like R&B-ish, and I can listen to him more with my lady. So whenever I'm like at the new beach or at the beach and I need to just put on some good Afrobeats vibes, I put on Wiz.
Got you.
Don't make that face.
You can't listen to Burna Boy with your lady?
Nah, all the songs no. Because Burna be rapping like, I mean, you can, but it don't hit the same. Like Wizkid makes, to me, he makes music more tailored for like romance. Like, listen to the vibe of a lot of his tracks, bro.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
I feel like you listen to either with your lady, though.
Streaming. Y'all been streaming anything?
Good
No.
times.
Good times.
So, Danny never watched the Good Times growing up. So,
Really?
we going to watch the whole re-season on Amazon Prime, yeah. Because, you know, it was shot in Chicago, too.
Yeah.
And so, I relate to it a lot because I watched it growing up, obviously. But just, like, even, like, the cultural relevance of, like, stuff that they were saying in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Same shit today. They were
Yeah,
talking
Good
about
Times,
inflation,
very
gas
sure.
prices.
Yeah.
Same shit here. So we've been watching the Good Times over.
You saw a tweet recently, and it was about like all the fictional black characters in movies that were like evil, and Florida Evans was on it.
That's what made me want to go back and watch it.
I was gonna ask you if that's why you were watching it.
Because I liked the tweet, and I was like, I mean, she did some suspect shit in the show.
Yeah.
And they was like praying to a white Jesus. And it's funny because I forgot how militant Michael was, the child, the 11-year-old child.
How do you forget that?
Because I haven't seen it in years,
Yeah.
bro. I vaguely remember really like JJ and the dad.
Yeah.
And Thelma was a baddie.
Oh, that I can't really remember.
Thelma was a little baddie back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like they was praying to a white Jesus, and then they put the black Jesus up, and then every show he's like, "Ma, you can't call me boy. That's a white racist term." So it's funny to watch because it's still pretty funny like in today's time. Like I'm still laughing at the shit in the show, and it's shot in like 1 or 2 locations.
Mm-hmm.
So classic.
Did you ever watch not
Family Matters?
No. Different Strokes.
A little bit of it.
It's the name of the show.
You never watched the Different Strokes?
I mean, I watch Different Strokes, but it's not those Different Strokes that y'all be watching.
No, Different Strokes was funny. I watched it a little bit of it. I didn't get into it as much because growing up, it was mostly black sitcoms.
Mm-hmm.
Of the white sitcoms I watched a lot would have been like...
I would say Different Strokes is a black sitcom.
Wait, what am I thinking of? Wait.
Different Strokes is the one with what's his name? What you talking about, Willis? That's Different Strokes.
Oh, which one am I
Where he
thinking
was
about?
adopted by the white guy.
What's the white version of that? There's one that's very similar, but
Why are you asking me, bitch?
I'm looking at Zach. You just in the middle. Oh, no. I don't remember Different Strokes. Now I'm thinking of something else.
So you
You've
never
seen-
watched Different Strokes? Different Strokes is the one. What's that guy's name?
He's-
Red Fox. No.
No, that's not what I'm
What
talking
the
about.
fuck?
Different Strokes was the one.
That's
it was
what's
the
it
white
called?
guy,
Something
but he
and Son.
adopted
Sanford and Son.
Oh, yes. I watched a little bit of Different Strokes.
Bro, I used to love Different Strokes.
You still love Different
Gary
Strokes.
Coleman.
Yeah, Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman. Todd
And then there
Brooks.
was another show that I think was similar with Webster, maybe. I never watched that one. But Webster and Gary Coleman, I think, had like the same disease where they were just like tiny,
Little People.
little people that looked young.
I can't even search Different Strokes because my search history comes up.
My dog down bad out here.
Long Strokes.
I was gonna say I watched what else? What's it? Family Matters. The one with the twins. I forget the name.
Full House.
Full House. I used to love Full House. Good Times. There's another one, but I can't remember.
What was the show? I always forget the name of it. It was the chubby black dude. He always wore a red hat and he always danced. It's gonna piss me off. I know I'm explaining
who
it
you're talking
terribly, but we can move on though. Outside of that, I've been streaming. I started and finished Death Note. It's another anime that I actually do like. As y'all know, I'm not the biggest anime guy, but my wife loves it.
Can't tell. She's slowly getting
Yeah, she is. But Death Note was actually pretty good. Love on the Spectrum, bro. This is the most wholesome show I've ever watched in my life. At first, I didn't want to watch it because I thought it was more so them making fun of people on the spectrum.
No, but they are making money off of them.
I mean, they are, and that's what I thought. Like you're profiting, you're kind of making fun of them, but it actually is. I feel like it's representation, and it is, like I said, very wholesome. But they do put people that are on the autistic spectrum on dates with others and help them find love.
Do you think that those shows actually help them find love? Like, no. I'm not talking about this show specifically.
This show, yes. Other shows,
because other shows, bro, they be saying like, oh, you'll find love here, like, or people will be like, I'm excited to find love here, and then like the producers will try to like purposely try to like put people against each other.
Yeah. So some of the other shows for sure, no. Like, obviously, I watch Love Island. Like, that's very trashy reality TV. This one I wouldn't call trashy reality TV. And once I did watch it, I'm like, damn, this is actually very wholesome and cute. And there are people that do end up finding love on the show, but it has opened my eyes, and I'm like, yo, I feel like I know mad autistic people that are not actually autistic.
Yeah, I know you've been telling me that. Like, I think you might be acoustic.
Acoustic. I actually think I have what do you call that? Dyslexia.
Dyslexia.
Because that's when like you can read shit, but it don't like
it gets jumbled up.
It gets jumbled up in my mind. Sometimes I'm like, I might be
You definitely-
dyslexic. But speaking of watching like people on the spectrum, this is my dark humor. I love when they make the Down syndrome jokes. Cause you ever seen that look the soccer the Down syndrome kid throwing up the gang signs?
Oh yeah.
And he's like,
I did see that.
Hey, we say chromosomes down, but he going up or some shit like that. Like, bro, those little jokes is so funny to me, and I shouldn't laugh. They'd be so clever.
There was one with a guy. He had Down syndrome, but he had waves.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He was like getting his waves right, and someone said slow motion is better than no motion.
Bro, they be
I know exactly what
honestly
you're
though, like
that's
I feel
so
like
wrong.
of people with like, I guess, mental disabilities. I feel like Down syndrome people just get love because even like the jokes are like hearted. Yeah. And like in real life, I feel like a lot of Down syndrome people get a lot of love.
Yeah, for sure.
Because people like, you don't really, because like niggas will beat like, they don't let you pick on people with Down syndrome. You know what I mean? So I think that's why those are a little bit more socially acceptable because they try to, I think people really try to treat people with Down syndrome as normal as possible.
Yeah.
And try not to be
not like, I don't know how to properly word this, but obviously someone that does have Down syndrome, you can see it and you can tell.
Yeah, it's easily noticeable.
But and I feel bad for a lot of people on this show, Love on the Spectrum, who are autistic, because a lot of these people are like super far on the spectrum, on one side of it, but they look like normal people, and so like you wouldn't know until you or let me not say normal, neurotypical people, I should say. But once you actually start having a conversation and dealing with them, that's when you're like, oh, yeah, you're not as neurotypical as everybody else. So, but yeah, moving on. Griselda, have you watched this, Phil? Since you love Griselda, the group.
Not yet, because I don't think Sofia Vergara is a good actress.
What?
I don't think she's that good of an actress. I just think she's fine. But then also too, she looks nothing like the real Griselda. So yeah, if you're gonna hire somebody to play Griselda, and I'm gonna probably watch it because I like Griselda. Like I like the story of Griselda Blanco. I would have much rather them typecast somebody that looks like the actual Griselda. Because what's the point of doing a biopic if you don't typecast the people to look like them? Yeah. And I get it, she's not an attractive lady, but her story.
But you're seeing, because are you comparing her to what she looks like now or what she looked like back in the day? Because I recently saw a picture of Griselda back in the day and she was fine.
Sofia Vergara fine?
Not Sofia Vergara, but
there are very few people that are that fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna watch it though. I plan on watching it. Cause I've seen like Cocaine Cowboys, the documentaries about her and all that other shit.
Yeah, like, but it's by the same people I think that wrote or directed Narcos, and I mean y'all know I love Narcos, but Narcos was a great show. So if this is anything like Narcos, I'm definitely watching it.
It comes out. It just came out, right?
Yeah, I think it just came out yesterday or Friday. And she was based in Miami, right?
Yeah, she was down here.
Yeah, so y'all already know how I feel about everything Miami. So
She was down here. She was the biggest the biggest woman, the biggest woman drug importer in
Yep.
American history.
Yep.
And she killed off multiple partners for cheating. The only one she didn't kill off was the black guy, but she tried to have him killed. She got a lot of bodies. She's making hella money, and she went to jail. They got out. As soon as she got out, off their ass. They sent her back to her country, and she was killed in no time.
All right, I think this is one of the. I saw two.
Griselda.
Yeah, so this is one of the photos I saw. I saw another one as well, but she don't look bad right there.
I mean, she ain't bad.
she not Sofia Vergara fine, but
Yeah.
but apparently the
nice.
son was upset that she made herself uglier in the show.
Sofia
yeah.
Vergara.
Yeah.
Well, she had to be. She's too fine to play. That's my point. She's too fine to play any type of Griselda.
Yeah,
Like, you could find someone in Hollywood that could typecast that could look closer to her.
yeah.
That would be a good actress.
Nah, I get what you're saying.
I think Sofia Vergara is a good actress, though.
I don't think she's that good of an actress. though.
Actually, I'm not even gonna lie.
I just think she's fine with an accent.
I think she's been so fine with the accent.
with an accent.
Because I mean, I'm trying to think what I've really seen her in outside of Modern Family.
What roles do
But
you
she
know her
was-
for where you're like, damn, she killed that shit, other than being fine with an accent?
Modern Family. What else has she been in outside of Modern? I know I've seen her in other shit, but Modern Family. Is
But just
the only
think
thing
of
that comes-
when have you saw her act and you be like, damn, and didn't think she's just fine with an accent, and just think like, oh, she really embodied that.
You know what, Phil? Let me give it to you, bro. You might be right. I mean, I'm still not gonna say she a bad actress.
Yeah, she's not a bad actress, though.
But
like
hold
Modern
on.
Family is still a really good show.
But is her acting great? Other than being fine with an accent.
I mean, in that show,
And at no point did I think, wow, this is really bad acting. Like, her acting's actually...
I mean,
solid.
maybe bad acting isn't the right word. I just haven't seen her typecasted as anything other than being fine with an accent.
Okay, that's the right way to put it.
So I don't
You
know.
can't say, you
I
can't
don't
say
know.
it's bad acting, because I've watched stuff and been like, yo, I got to turn this off. This acting is
Yeah.
awful.
I don't know if she has the range for that role, and I'll watch, and I'm gonna watch the show to see. I'll give it a chance. But when I first heard that they casted her for that role, I was quite shocked.
But that's a better way to put it, though.
That's
I
bad.
appreciate that.
Because I mean, yeah, she's you're right. She can't be a bad actress at that point in her career. She's doing something right. But I'm not hating. I'm just saying that was the first thing that came to mind. It's like, why they typecast her? She's way too fine. And what is she
So the
done?
only things I've seen with her in it, I don't remember her being in it at all. So she was in Four Brothers, and she was also in Soul Planet, and I don't remember her.
And what, you
being-
know what her role is in Four Brothers?
What?
Fine with an accent, because she's one of the girlfriends, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, anyways, moving on. We got sports. There's been a lot of sports news that has happened since we last recorded. But just quickly going through everything. So NFL playoffs. We are in the divisional rounds, championship rounds.
Go Detroit.
Yeah. So today, one, my Bucks lost to the Lions, which was very unfortunate. But yes, Detroit is playing the Niners.
Fuck the Niners.
And then we have Baltimore playing the Chiefs.
And the Chiefs got a lot of people out.
Like who?
What's the nigga with the grill?
Oh, bro, he doesn't
Kadarius
play.
Tony. Kadarius Tony's
He
not
don't do
playing.
shit anyway.
He's butt.
They have a starting lineman that's not playing as well. They got hurt. I think he might be the center.
All that matters
It's Lamar.
is Lamar.
Lamar.
I want him to get a ring.
Facts.
I don't
think
care
all
who
of us
wins
do.
as long as Niners don't win. Honestly, bro, I hate them niggas.
But Niners, I mean, they have the easiest path. So, like Lions haven't been.
The Lions
Lions have been good this year. But I mean, like when you look at all the teams,
I mean,
it's
with
like,
Brock-
these are all powerhouse teams.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
year
but
after
Brock Purdy
year.
also isn't playing well in the playoffs.
I guess, but their defense is OD,
I mean,
and
yeah.
McCaffrey is OD.
Is Debo out this
Yeah,
game?
I was gonna say, is Debo supposed to play?
I don't
I
know.
think he might be out. I'm not sure.
If he's out, that's huge. But I'm sure he'll be playing.
As long
but-
as Lamar gets a ring.
Yeah. What are our predictions for today's matchups?
Ravens.
Lions.
I think it'll be Ravens 49ers.
Ravens Lions.
I would like to see Ravens Lions just because you'll have like the underdog who's been asked for like 20 years, so you got to be happy for the fans, and then you
Yeah.
have Lamar on the other side. So I would prefer to see that. but I think it'll be Ravens 49ers.
Yeah, unfortunately, I got Niners Chiefs. Obviously, I want Lamar to win. That's
you
the
don't,
only
bro.
player I'm cheering for. Bro, my heart and my head are two different things. My heart is telling me Lamar, but it's just hard to go against it. How many championships do the Chiefs have with Patrick Mahomes?
They've been to what,
Two or
6
three?
straight AFC championships or whatever it was.
But
Yeah.
he has two.
Two or
he has
three.
2 rings.
Okay, so I mean,
He has 2 rings and 4 appearances.
yeah, going
think-
against somebody with that much experience, and then yes, the Ravens offense has been playing extremely well this playoffs, but
It's in Baltimore though.
yeah, it is in Baltimore, which is huge. If it would have been in Kansas City,
That's
I'm
a
for
3
sure
o'clock
going
game?
Chiefs.
Yep.
Yeah,
I know
so-
the one is at the first.
Yeah,
one starts at
Kadarius
3.
Toney is out. Isaiah Pacheco is questionable,
Oh, Pacheco will probably play.
and then their offensive tackle is out.
Donovan Smith.
Prince
Okay.
Wanaholu.
Well, Donovan Smith is ass cheeks. I'm glad the Bucks got rid of him. He's even been ass cheeks for the Chiefs, but
Yeah, I'm hoping for Ravens or Detroit just because my hate for the Niners have just gone up these last couple years, and they just
And y'all sold.
they act like they the bullies.
Y'all sold.
We saw what?
Y'all sold.
What do you mean?
After like week 12, y'all sold. It was supposed to be y'all here.
I don't know what we're talking about.
I was listening to Dunn and Drew last night, and they did a little segment where they ranked the 2020 draft, and they kind of had Jalen Hurts a little low. I was surprised because it was Burrow, buddy from the Chargers,
Herbert.
yeah, Justin
I'm
Herbert.
not putting Herbert above Hurts. I'm
I'm not
I
going
love
in any
Herbert,
specific
though.
order.
we got to stop this, bro.
Herbert has a great
Jordan
great arm
Love.
talent.
Not putting him above
and then
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. So yeah, I think it goes Burrow, Hurts, Tua, Herbert,
No way, bro.
Jordan Love.
My thing is, what have these
you
niggas
put
done?
Tua above Herbert? You're asleep.
It's also been
Tua is not that nice, bro.
it's also been tough because the Chargers have been injured.
Yeah,
fucking
that's true. That's
every year. So
but
like,
Herbert's way better than Tua, bro.
But Herbert's in,
If you tell me you put Herbert on the Dolphins with the wide receivers that they have, Tua doesn't have the arm strength.
what you mean? Herbert got a whip. It's not like Herbert hasn't had talent.
No,
His
no,
whole
he
career
has.
in-
He has. But I'm saying,
San Diego.
as a Dolphins fan, I would rather Herbert.
I mean, probably because he can stay healthier a little bit better than Tua. But for me,
Well, they're
we
both
gotta
been injured.
stop. We gotta stop doing this to Jalen Hurts. Like, yeah, this season he didn't have even this season his numbers. Only thing that was more was his interceptions, but his yards same, touchdowns a little bit. Saying he has 45, I think 45 combined touchdowns again this year. It's just that the nigga lost his offensive coordinator.
mhm.
He has a first year coordinator. So now I'm expecting a big year next year because we got Vic Fangio experience on the
every year.
defense. And, well, we also got Kellen Moore. And I'm not really sold on Kellen Moore, but he'll be better than Brian Johnson. So,
Yeah,
You know where Kellen Moore went to college?
no.
Boise State.
Boise State.
But he ran a good system in. Wasn't he with the Chargers?
He had a nasty offense in Boise State.
Wasn't he the one that was a part
Did
of
the
the
Liberty?
Statue of Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have more creativity. And, like, Jalen Hurts really went at the center this year. And, like, we was 10-1, and he was in the MVP
Yeah.
conversation. So how we keep putting Herbert above Hurts is what I'm asking. And
I think
Herbert
it's.
had this shit.
I think it's pretty close.
I don't think it's close.
Well, I think
You
it's
don't think it's
Burrow,
close
then
at all?
I don't think it's close. I don't think it's close.
I think it's pretty close.
But yeah, that was a
How many?
stacked
There's
quarterback
they're like
draft.
4. There are only like 4 QBs I'd rather than Hurts. He's still top 5.
Yeah, I would only rather have
Mahomes.
Mahomes.
I'd rather have Allen.
I wouldn't rather have Allen. I'm good.
Yeah, honestly,
Burrow.
I'm
the
only
way
taking-
Allen's played this year, I think I'd rather have Hurts.
I'm only taking Mahomes and a healthy Burrow and Lamar. That's it.
And Lamar, yeah.
That's it. Everybody else. I'm not
I'm
taking
actually
above Hurts.
surprised you said Lamar.
I'll take Lamar just because he's doing more with less.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh,
Lamar.
bro, he never has wide receivers.
That's what
That's what
he's
I'm saying.
always
wild.
done at Louisville.
That's why I
in
said
high
Lamar because he's
school.
gonna do more with less.
They gave that man Rashad Bateman and fucking
Zay Flowers,
Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews.
and he's killing it.
And he's
So
killing it.
like, yeah, he does.
And
more
no,
with less.
and Gus Edwards is a fucking running back.
Other than that, I'm not taking nobody else above Hurts. I'm sorry, because y'all. What have they shown me that Hurt? What can they do that Hurts can't?
I think they're more accurate.
How?
I think Burrow is more accurate.
I said a healthy Burrow, but he can't stay healthy. So give me
That's
Hurts.
true. Mahomes.
I said Mahomes.
But if we give Burrow Jalen's offensive line that he had last year.
That's what I said. Give me.
He has had probably one of the best offensive lines.
Our offensive line wasn't as good as it was last year, though.
Okay, but it's still
And our play
it's still
calling-
one of the best in the league.
Eh.
It is one of the best in the
Our
league.
play calling wasn't as great. But yeah, no, I said 3 niggas: a healthy Burrow, Mahomes, and
Lamar.
That's it. Other than
Yeah.
that, I'm taking Hurts every time.
Got you. All right, off of NFL,
Are y'all taking Dak over Tua?
I'm not.
Dak over Tua.
I just hate Dak.
That's pretty close for me.
It's actually
Because
surprising.
Dak had an amazing year this year.
But Dak can't play in big games.
Well, Tua can't either.
That's what I'm saying. So who you taking?
Probably Dak, honestly, but I don't love either of them. Tua's arm strength is concerning. And my man, he just throws it up to Tyreek, and it's underthrown, and Tyreek will still come back and get it. Anyways, move on.
But to be fair, I feel like a lot of people would underthrow Tyreek on a bomb like that.
Yeah.
Like there's only
but coming into the draft, people knew that Tua's arm strength wasn't that great.
I agree. All right, NBA scoring has been out of this world this past week.
Yep.
So the anniversary of Kobe's 81 just passed, and that same day, Joel Embiid had 70,
Yep.
and then Karl Anthony Towns had 63.
And a loss.
Yes, and a loss, and they lost again last night where he tried to take a game winner.
I hate this nigga, G. Like, I don't obviously hate him as a person. Like, I hate the
Yeah.
basketball player.
Yeah.
Why? I like him.
No, I don't like him. at
I
all.
just don't. I don't like his interviews.
Yeah.
But as
They
a
are
basketball
funny,
player,
but yeah, he's not.
I think. I mean, I like that
He's not a difference maker.
What?
He's not.
Also, Luka
I mean, he
had
hits
what,
threes.
70?
70.
Luke has 73.
Yeah.
73.
He hits threes, isn't that's it, bro. What like?
But a big who can hit threes like that is important.
Is it? Because they don't win. He's not. My point is, he's not.
What do you
a
mean they
difference maker.
don't win? Aren't the Timberwolves in what place are the Timberwolves in?
Second, now.
First, oh,
How
second.
was-
Are they
how the
first?
So how are they not
I
winning?
mean, I think
That's
he's specifically
also-
saying playoffs, but
That's also Carl. That's also
it's still
Anthony
new.
Edwards is
It's
the
still
leader
new.
in Gobert. I'm talking about like when you.
So Anthony Edwards and Gobert are the only two good players in this team.
Like, Towns is decent, but I don't think he's that good. Like I still don't
What?
think. I think he shows up.
He's averaging probably. What do you think he's averaging? Over 20 points,
Okay.
almost 10 rebounds,
Okay.
probably like 4 or 5 assists.
Wait till the
That's a
playoffs.
great
You gotta wait
stat
till the
line
playoffs come,
as
bro.
a second option.
Wait till the playoffs come. Watch. I tell you. Bro.
He's more important to that team than Gobert.
He's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
I
Stop.
don't think so.
I don't
You think
think
so?
I don't think so.
Yes, Gobert is not
I
that
don't-
nice.
I don't think it's the little things that Gobert do. The defense.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't think he's that more
We're
important.
done with this conversation.
But yeah, do you think within these next 2 seasons somebody surpasses 81?
I think so.
Possibly, because they've been too close not to.
Yeah. Who do we think that person would be if you had to take a guess? Let's predict it now.
Devin Booker.
I was gonna say Book too.
D-Book.
I was gonna say Book.
I want to say. I mean, Luka, but he passes too much
Yeah.
to do it.
Shea
Like he still got. How many assists did he get on the 73-point game? Wasn't it like 7?
7 because he had like
I don't
12
know.
rebounds.
Yeah,
he almost
yeah.
had a triple
And
double.
I'm like, if you just don't pass the ball like a couple more
Yeah.
times, you just
You
go
could
to the bucket
easily-
yourself. Yeah,
yeah.
you could have gotten to the 80.
Yeah. See, I could see it. I could see it being Embiid, a big. Like for some reason, I see a big doing it.
and not a guard.
Well, it's because Embiid shoots so many damn free throws too.
Yeah. Especially now with your boy.
I think it'll be
Nick
Booker.
Nurse. Book. All right, we'll see.
Because
I mean-
what he got 60 something this week too.
Did he?
Yeah, didn't he get 63 like last night or 2 nights ago?
That I didn't
Phil?
see.
Who?
People must
Booker?
have not made a big deal about that.
Yeah,
one.
he did get 60.
He got,
Because you have 4 60-point games in 5 days.
That's crazy.
yeah,
bro.
it was like last night or 2 nights ago.
They won too.
Yeah, they did win. The Suns have been looking pretty good.
Yeah.
But will they be able to stay healthy towards the end of the year? Big question.
What is KD's career high? I'm gonna look it up.
I don't know.
57?
I feel like it's got to be way.
I think it's
higher than
57 or 58.
career.
I'm surprised it's not.
Maybe he's in the 60s.
55.
Oh, it's close.
That's actually lower than what I would have ever
Yeah.
guessed.
So-
But all right, moving on, we had a bunch of coaching changes in sports since we last recorded. The legend Bill Belichick.
Jobless.
Yes, he's no longer with the Patriots, but people are saying that he might come back next year. There was rumors of him becoming the Atlanta Falcons coach, but they hired
Raheem Morris.
Raheem Morris. So Bill B, we'll see what happens with him next year. Nick Saban stepped away from Bama. So that dynasty is no longer. And with the transfer portal and everything,
Yep.
I just didn't like
people
how
are
my
just
dog went out, man.
poaching Bama. Then we have Jim Harbaugh leaving Michigan to go to the Chargers.
Yep.
Yep.
So that program will also be losing players.
This is his second time in the NFL.
But the
Yes.
offensive coordinator just got the head coaching job, black guy.
Yes. So I am happy to see that.
So they might stick around.
Yeah, probably not too many players leaving, but they might lose some high school recruits.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there might be a handful of people here and there that transfer, but I think for the most part, they'll keep their program intact. Doc Rivers, now with the Bucks.
Yep.
And Adrian Griffin out.
Yes.
That just doesn't make much sense to me, but it's got to be something like personal.
Got you. Yeah, what was his record?
30 something and 13.
They're
30.
second or first, right?
I think they're.
I don't think he got along with
first.
Embiid. I don't think he got along with. I said Embiid. I don't think he got along with Giannis.
Giannis came out and said that he did get along with him. He invited him to his wedding. They were friends. He said that in a press conference. He's like, people say I didn't like Griffin. Like Griffin and I invite him to my wedding. We hang out. We're friends.
But I mean, everything you say in the media isn't always the truth.
Yeah,
So
that could be PR.
yeah, but
Because
it could also be the
their
truth.
perimeter
Yeah, sure.
defense is god awful.
Yes. Yeah, but coaching changes have been running amok. A lot of legends retiring, leaving, whatever. So I don't
Eagles
know.
fired all their coordinators.
Did they?
You fired 3 niggas.
Bro, I actually want the Bucks to fire our head coach because this nigga is pissing me off.
But your defensive coordinator got a head coaching job, didn't he? Or is
Honestly, I'm not
interviewing
even
for-
sure.
Head
We got
coaching.
Miami's
must have
D
fell
coach.
asleep.
We got Miami's
Yeah,
D
y'all
coordinator.
did.
We got Vic
Y'all
Fangio
did.
and Kellen Moore. So,
Y'all did. But yeah,
which is
this
crazy because I
man-
thought Nick Sirianni was gonna get fired, but they're gonna keep Sirianni and just hire experienced
gotta do it.
coordinators.
Yeah, I got
Well, it's perfect timing. So, this has been another episode of Save for the Pod. Phil, hit the drop. Peace. I think
Hey,
it
whatever
just
Luke
went up.
wearing, he kind of smelled good, bitch. What you wearing?
He said that like 5 times.
Let me fuck something, little daddy. Let me fuck something, Luke. No pause.